I tried making myself as small as I could, but I could never do it enough. For real. And what disappoints me the most is not the hate that had been brought upon me, but the insatiability of it. And now you realize that if their hate is insatiable and it's just so fucking deep, the well is so deep, like there's just more and more of it, and it seems endless. It's not you. It's not your fault. It's them. It's like, oh my god, you are a fountain of viciousness. How? Hi, my name is Taisia, and today I'm about to be. I was gonna say complain, but this is just therapy for me. I'm just talking to myself, and honestly, wow, I feel zero pressure when I sat down to film this. This is really great. Born ready. I thought it would be easier for me if it just like looked in a mirror, and that was the previous set. I could do that. I could look at myself when talking to the camera. But now I'm just like, okay, I have one point, the camera, and sometimes I just feel this sense of like tunnel vision. And it's not a sense, it's a tunnel vision thing. But right now I'm good. This is great news. I would continue from where I left off in the fuck this language. No. Again, acting all fake enthusiasm, fake feeling good. Truth is, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I did a project yesterday that I didn't even enjoy, and I'm never going to compromise my sleep again, ever. I'm not sure if this is what I talked about in the previous video. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, and I won't know because it cut off. It got cut off in the middle of it, and there was some important stuff that I just didn't record. Maybe I actually didn't have any storage anymore. Probably that's probably it. I wrote a whole, it's not a thesis, and it's not like kind of an idea for a video, but honestly it's just my diary, but in electronic form. Because my journal is about to end, and I need to buy a new one. But I wrote it down in Notion, my Notion page, and it's like, it's also this thing that I talked about. It's just, I wish to talk about deeper stuff, but I tend to undermine and underplay a lot of stuff, a lot of shit that I go through, that I feel. But the truth is, it would make me feel much better if I just saw someone on the internet that could put out and voice the same concerns that they're having, the same as me. I never saw that, I guess. I now don't know what to say. I put on these clothes. I actually dressed up for the first time in a while. Did my hair, and I just changed my shirt, to be honest. And you know, your right colors make such a huge difference, and also obviously lighting. Yeah, I wrote a whole ass text. It's not like a script, but I just wrote down my thoughts, and it's just everything is in there. And it's so wow, it's just so wow, and I haven't even read it. It's called I Could Never Find Myself by Looking at Other People. I can never find myself by looking at other people. And I've tried so hard, and it's so annoying. You know, since I was a little kid, I guess this is a part of me that I've saved and has persevered throughout the years of my life. I'm not old, I'm 19. But that gap between childhood and being 19 to me is huge. And I'm glad that I've saved this part of myself. But I remember the feeling of what I always wanted to do, who I was always gonna be, what I want to do with my life, what I want to share with people. I love people. I love sharing things that I know, but I don't get that opportunity often. Honestly, it's because I'm scared to do that. I'm very closed off. To me, I have, like, in my opinion, I have deep, profound thoughts. And I can't just come up to anybody and share this whole parade, this whole flood of existential thinking. People just be trying to get through their day without collapsing. University life, yeah. And I'm busy. When I do have someone I could talk to, but I make excuses, or I'm too tired. I'm just like, I don't exist. Like, I'm gone. I'm doing my own thing. You know, don't bother me. But it's not exactly like that. Maybe it is in real life. And maybe I just don't have the right picture of my reality. But through filming myself, I could actually see my progress, see my thoughts, every stage of my life, truly look at the progression of me. And like, actually look at it. This is so useful because, I don't know, maybe I'm just that much not in tune with my feelings and everyday stuff that I miss my own habits and live automatically through my habitual thinking, habitual acts, and like, I don't have to think about myself sometimes. And that's what I've been doing for much time, and I still am just like, it's like self-neglect, to be honest. I'm just like, when silence falls and I just have a moment to myself, in theory, in my mind, my conscious mind, like, this is what I want. I just want to be with myself. But when the time comes, I'm just like, oh my god, that new song, oh my god, that show, or oh my god, anything. I'm just like, la la la, and I'm having fun and I'm being hyperactive because I'm just scared of sitting down and doing nothing. Sometimes I'm just like, that's an option. I can actually do that. I can just sit down and it has a purpose. Everything has to have a purpose with me. But honestly, I just want to sit and relax, and I haven't done that in a long, long time. I just want to wake up and not reach for my phone. I want to wake up and be like, new day, new life, new dawn. Breaking Dawn Part 2. Anyway. And the sun comes through the windows, warming my sight, warming up the room with its magnificent light. And I'm just like, I'm so glad to be alive. And the air feels fresh and new. And it's just like, I was born. I'm being born right now. I miss that. I haven't had that since truly I was a kid. And I'm so glad I even remembered that such scenario in life exists. It's so nice. I would love to have that again. Someone's gotta throw out my phone for me. And it's gonna be me. Nobody's going to come and help me. And I'm just like, god damn. I run myself into the ground because that's what I think I have to do in order so that, like, okay, I've suffered enough. Oh my god, I just feel so bad for myself. And it's not even to the point of pity, it's to the point of, what the fuck, you know? And to the point of, I'm not even tired or exhausted, I'm dying. I may not literally die, but the thing is, I can't die. But I can't stop hurting myself in some way, shape, or form. And so it's just torture. It's literally the definition of torture in my mind. But no external person is going to help me. Like, it's just me. I just gotta stop and do something different. And it's, at the same time, it's that easy. I just can switch and do something different. I can just decide and do. And yeah, my mind sometimes is just resistant to that. It's like, you know, I have this horrible pattern that does not serve me at all, but I'm still gonna act in this pattern because I know what's gonna happen. I know what to do. I know how to do it. And it's been so constant that at this point this is just easier. But sometimes you just gotta stop. And this is a hard part, I just gotta stop. So I run myself into the ground so I can stop. So I can be so tired that I can't do shit. But at the same time, I'm like, if I can't do shit, how can I help myself? You know? It's like, I can't afford to do that. I have university. Like, nobody's gonna cancel that for me. Cancel the subscription to real life higher education. No, like, that's not, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Anyway, I'm not even, I really hope my storage won't run out. I really fucking hope this is recording, and I'm gonna check. If you look at that, it is recording. Slay. That's a good sign. That's great. I haven't looked at the time, but oh, look at the time. I gotta run. Dash. No. I have my laptop here with this is literally like an essay, my own, which is great. Makes me feel good. I could never find myself by looking at other people. I'm even gonna read this shit. No matter how hard I look, no matter how much I see, it will never be enough. It will never give me life. Maybe the matter is, to see is not what I yearn for, but I only just want to be, right? True. It's my own present day, present moment, thoughts. When I was really young, maybe like up to 6 years old, there came a time in my life when I felt like I was thrown out of heaven. Like, literally, when I was a really small kid, I felt amazing, and then I came into this world and I started living more years, and I was like, damn, this is horrible. Like, who put me there? Who put me here? You know, what? Why? And I've had my hopes and dreams, and my reality in my head, the life I'm supposed to live, didn't align with real life, the real world. And as a kid, you can't exactly say what happens to you, because you have adults responsible for you, and they kind of they choose for you. It's just what it is. And just, you know, they tell you when you're older, you will make your own decisions, you will make your own mistakes, do whatever you want, but right now you do this. You do it the way I tell you. And I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't apply my vision and turn it into life when I was that young. So there was just conflict between me and the real world, essentially. And I like to see my ideals, my dreams be acted out by other people. I loved seeing people experience those amazing things that I wanted for myself. And at the time when I was going through some tough stuff, when I thought I wouldn't like ever get to live, not even like the life that I want, but I wouldn't get to, you know, I wouldn't have enough time to even start thinking about what I want or something. Just like, I thought that would be enough. I thought that would be satisfying. And just kind of, even when I came out of that dark period of my life, it's like, I'm okay, but I'm so used to not being okay, so I don't know what to do. Maybe it's easier to inflict pain on myself, or a not so okay situation, and behave as if life isn't great. But the purpose of life is to be, like, I am a person. I'm not just here to sit and watch in life. Like, that's not how it works. That's never gonna give me satisfaction. I need to do something. I want to do something, but I had like a mental barrier that I can't. So I'm just gonna watch. But it's no. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue reading because the way I put it, it's kind of like poetry almost. I mean, the first two sentences, it was a bit of a rhyme. Well, not exactly a rhyme, but it sounded great. Rhythmic, almost. So yeah. Maybe the matter is to see is not what I yearn for, but I only want to be. I don't even have the need to observe myself in the mirror. I don't need physical confirmation to help me believe that I'm beautiful. I'm not doing this for anybody other than me. Probably I meant life, or this, actually. They say find someone to look up to, and I've been fortunate enough to see some parts of me in those people that I actually do look up to, but at the same time, I feel like they're living out the wonderful things inside of them. I love seeing people enjoying themselves. They're not exactly me, and then they're enjoying themselves. Nobody can enjoy themselves for me. Only I can do that. And it's like, just goddamn. And I feel like they're living out the wonderful things inside them while I only watch, and therefore I die, and I die, and I die, and I just die, and I die, and I die, and I continue dying. And that's my life. That's the way I feel. That's not a way to live, for sure. And the worst pain is that this is eternal, because my soul is constantly in pain that can bring me death, but for some reason I'm just tortured. I've talked about this, oh my god, like, yeah, I've written this and I remember that, of course, because it came out of my head, and I would hope that it's still written down in there. I'm stuck between being alive and dead. I am so numb that I'm not aware of the pain, and I'm too scared to stop spinning in the wheel of addiction of this notorious life, because I know that when I do, I will feel the agonizing pain and deep sadness. And that's all. Like, I can get off this ride, but I'm just like, I'm just a blob of something. I can't even describe what. And I know that this is what would happen, and happens every time, because I haven't done this before. I have gotten off the wheel. And this time, it will be different, though. Is this... Okay, whatever. I was gonna say if this... It's not even a lamp, it's a chandelier produces sound, because I can hear it being lit up by electricity. Maybe you can. And again, I'm just going out the topic, because I don't feel all this frazzled, actually. So many people try to extinguish me. So many people trying to extinguish me. I don't remember them all. It's true, I don't. I just have this feeling left. I can name a few people, but I can't name all of them. Maybe I just didn't even know them. But it's stuck with you. It sticks with you. Your body remembers. They thought me weak. So everyone who tried thought they would be the one to do it, to put me down, put me out, put my light out. When I was younger, and maybe some part of me still does feel this way, I associate myself with light. And according to some people that are close to me, maybe they can feel it too. Just this light brings me some sort of disappointment that they couldn't quite get the job done. I mean, how pathetic is that? You're weaker than the one you thought to be less of you. The same old me is still trying to burst. The hurt I feel while trying to stop that from happening is more unbearable than the pain of thinking I'm just being shit on all the time. And that's the way I live. It's just like this illusion of everyone coming for me. And I guess my childhood wasn't all that great. Yeah, I guess I just don't feel safe, man. I tried making myself as small as I could. It's elementary school, hi elementary school, I hate you. I despise you. Kids are cruel, kids are evil. It doesn't mean that I don't like kids. I actually like kids. I think they're joy, and kids are wonderful, and their pure energy is unmatched. I love that in kids, but I'm talking from perspective of a child who became somewhat an adult, and I'm just like, oh my god. Kids have no filter, and that's what makes them so energetic and great, but at the same time, it's what makes them cruel. Double-edged sword, but you just gotta get through this. You have to get through that. There's no way you won't, unless you're like homeschooled. Honestly, if you grew up running around in nature up to you were like maybe 7, I envy you and I want your life. And if I ever have kids, I want my kid to just be happy and be in tune with the world. Yeah. I tried making myself as small as I could, but I could never do it enough. For real. And what disappoints me the most is not the hate that had been brought upon me, but the insatiability of it. And now you realize that if their hate is insatiable and it's just so fucking deep, the well is so deep, like there's just more and more of it, and it seems endless. It's not you. It's not your fault. It's them. It's like, oh my god, you are a fountain of viciousness. How did you acquire that? It's unsettling, to be honest. I feel like everyone can be whatever they want to be. They're encouraged, they're praised for expressing their desires and going after what they want. And I feel like my desire to be myself has always been denied. Me being whatever I want will never be a thing that's accepted. I have no right to speak, I must not dare. And the fact that I'm doing this right now, an act of defiance, and it's just like, you know what? Fuck all of this, I'm still gonna do it. Because not doing it, not sharing myself with the world brings me more pain, and then keeping quiet in hopes that I will be left alone. And I don't even have that bad influence in my life anymore. But it's still, oh my god, it just fucking sticks with you. It's horrible. And as someone who processes their emotions too late, like situation happens, and maybe it can be like a few hours later or a day or even days, and I'm just like, that was great, I think about it, and then an emotion comes up, and I'm like, it's too late for that, I have other things that can bring me joy, can bring me any emotion, but I'm just thinking about the past, so I'm just stuck behind. I'm not on schedule, I'm way behind. I'm just like, girl, no, live a little, please. I should be thankful people were graciously kind as to allow me to even be present in existence. And I felt so dependent on people, I swear, like little kids, my age, obviously. I can't say that I looked up to my friends, but like the mean girls that are just like the leader of the pack or something like that. It's like they have control over your social life, and not just social life, but who you are and your life. And it's so weird. It's so weird. I had a lot of autonomy as a kid, but it's just like I let myself be myself, but at the same time, I just let myself be drained by these people. And of course, you're a kid. Like, you have no boundaries. If you're not taught to have boundaries, you won't have them. So, it seems to people as if we have to fight for a place under the sun. Oh, yeah. It seems to me like it seems to people, honestly. In order for some people to thrive, others have to sacrifice their individuality to serve the whole. But you're not serving the whole. Like, the whole is people, and you're told to do this. You're told that you either do this, that, and this, or you won't be successful. You won't be admitted to society. You won't be part of it. You won't be an accomplished member. You won't be respected if you don't do these steps that are required of you. Why do you follow requirements when you can follow your heart? And I'm honestly not the one to speak, but right now I am, literally. So, although it would be more so, yeah, next sentence is about how it's not service to the whole, but actually service to capitalistic society, where some people are on the pedestal and some people break their backs. So it's like, I don't even want to say that, but I don't know how to say it. It's like it's like your success is built on a pile of people that failed, that suffered, that are suffering. And some people, in order to be lifted up, they have to, like, this is the pedestal, this is the plank, someone successful is standing on there, and I don't even know where to put my hand so it doesn't cover me. And this whole pile is like, I need to draw this shit out. I do. I need to draw this. It's like all dead people. Honestly, they're dead to me. If you don't have a life force, your life juice, your passion, like, you're as good as dead. I know what I'm talking about. It's like, what's the purpose of living if you have no energy? If you have no energy, it's so vital, it's so important. If you can get out of bed, you're as good as dead, like, because you can't live life. And it's so sad, it's so, oh my god, I can't even, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm just sorry. I was gonna insert a quote from a book called Ceremony. I'm not gonna name the author because I'm not sure. Ceremony. It's either by Rebecca Campbell or Vienna Weist. Anyway, I'm sorry. The truth to this is trying to diminish myself for other people, trying to diminish myself before anyone else can, is the truth to this is that I feel guilty for being amazing. I was literally, as a kid, put down by others because I'm amazing, and I've been told I am amazing, and it's like, haha, you do things to all that. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I do, because I am. All that. What is your problem? And I did have this mentality as a kid. It's like, as a kid, I did have this inner opposition and rebellion. It's like, I'm not gonna listen to you because you're obviously weird as fuck. But at the same time, it does get to you. It just gets to you as much as you want to deny it. It does. Living proof. The truth is, I feel guilty for being amazing. And by amazing, I just mean being myself. Because I am amazing. You're amazing. Say it with me, you're amazing. I even feel bad for saying I'm amazing. I've written this maybe a month ago, actually. It's been a journey, even if it's an unconscious one, and now I'm just like, I'm surprised, because right now, maybe writing this out helped me process this subconsciously, so now I feel much better. Or maybe I just have zero shits to give. I mean, just less shits to give. I'm still worried, but it is what it is. I've been made to feel like me shining my light is incredibly selfish because it does not allow for others to do the same. This is what I think. This is a part. It's like, okay, people do this, this, and that. This is probably their reasoning, like the reasons why. This is what I think, and I listed out, and this is one of them. People were so jealous of me. Right now I'm talking about kids because I'm not that old. I'm 19, and I have an incredible environment around me. Truly, I'm so lucky. I'm just chilling. I have great people around me, and I don't need to worry. But children, forgive us now for what we've done. It started out as a bit of fun. It really fits the situation, actually. I was told that my dreams are stupid and naive, and I would never survive in this world. The way that I am, I wouldn't survive. But I feel that the only way for me to be and live is by living my dreams. My dreams they keep me alive. Truly, they do. I was a kid who didn't know how exactly the world works, so I listened to adults, and not just adults, but honestly the kids, as I said, and I listened to them, the people around me. I was told I know nothing. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo kiss. I started thinking that I was doomed. Delusional. For thinking I know my way. Was torn apart in my mind by others, and I was made to feel so helpless. It was like, if this is not the way, then I don't have one, because following my heart, my passions, my dreams is the only true way for me. The only path that is like has my name written on it is my dreams, and that's like it for, I think this is what it's like for everybody. Nobody can tell you your path. You can get inspired by other people around you, and this is so similar to what I want to do. This is so cool, but what's inside of you, that's the only thing that can define your path. Yep. I thought that my path that I know in my heart is for me is the one that I should never take and instead walk another. But sometimes it's like you have one road and it's shining, it's bright, it's light, and it's like, oh my god, this is it. This is the only way and I'm safe. But when you're told like a giant cross is over it and you just have to, in your dreams when you fall into darkness, into abyss, this is what it feels like. It's like you have to walk another, but nothing appears, and even if it does, it's boring. It's not even boring, it's heartbreaking. That's what it truly is. Other paths are so dark and gloomy and foreign. It feels like the world is going to shake, turn upside down, and I will fall off the face of the earth at any moment. If I try to avoid my path and set out for another, I'm just like, I'm so unstable. I'm so unstable there. I can't. I just can't. I was fooled. Like, I was truly fooled. But I am responsible for what I do. But my brain is sometimes so full and cluttered in a way. I've always known the way, and it hasn't changed one bit. My path hasn't changed one bit. I still know it. I've had a lot of shaky moments, a lot of them, but this is the one thing that is constant. And I'm just gonna walk it, because there is no other way. I learned that the hard way, very, very hard way. It's like you either be yourself or you don't be yourself. But what's the point then? You know, what's the point? You came here to be yourself and you're not? What are you doing? My dreams are my lifeline. I am meant to live the life of my dreams, and there is no other way for me to feel alive. There is no other way for me to be. Literally. Like, it's like I am a dream. It's like what fulfills me, what fills me up. It's like my body, and I'm a vessel, and I'm filled with dreams, with hopes. This is it. My soul, I guess. And there comes in constriction of myself on all levels. The truth is, I forced myself into these shadows because at the beginning I lived out of purity of my heart as universal love. When you're a child and you just love everything, and you're just so free, and there is no limits, no bounds for you. You can just do whatever you want, and you feel safe in that. Gone were the days. Well, in my experience, others did not feel the same. I always felt like I didn't think that I was weird, but I never felt a connection to other people. Like, I felt deeper than other kids. I could never find someone else like me. And it felt alienating, and I just watered myself down to the level of others. I guess I pushed a lot of the things that I thought, my beliefs, I pushed them down. I didn't discard them. I didn't abandon them, but I just never expressed them. And with time, I forgot about them, I guess. They were really deeply buried so that I could just have an easier life and be like, I'm a little kid that doesn't know anything. And I'm just like, I can be shaken up by anything. Because I'm just so, I guess. And then, I've been made to feel guilty because I have what others don't. And that's selfish. I had that love. No matter what. I had it. And it was internal. It was mine. From the inside out. It was shining. I might think that I should just give it up because this way. Oh my god, what is the sentence? I guess I shouldn't rephrase that, but I never got back to it. I've been made to feel guilty because I have what others don't, and that's selfish. I should give it up because this way I can make it up to them, and that would be fair. They didn't feel this love and light, and I didn't have an easier life than others by any means, but it's just, and my ecstatic feeling didn't depend on external circumstances. It was just me. Anyway, I've been scammed out of being myself. I was made to feel guilty. Sometimes I just do feel guilty for no reason. Literally no reason. And this reminds me, oh my god, this feeling, so that I could describe it, it reminds me of that Cinderella scene when the sisters rip up her dress when she's like having her moment, and it's like, and she's so nice and she's so pretty and she like is feeling herself, I guess. I say I guess a lot. I don't guess, I know. And they rip up her dress so they can go to the ball, and she can't. Or I've rewatched that scene actually after I've written that down, and all those things on Cinderella, like parts of her dress, were the girls, Anastasia and Griselle, I guess. They were hers, and they ripped it up. Anyway, she didn't go to the ball. I had the audacity to be loved and be loved by others. So I paid the price. I was punished for it. And right now, I don't know how to feel right now. All of this is true. All of this is how I feel. And I guess I'm just scared that people can listen to this. Well, not you, but just like in my life and be like, you're exaggerating. Like, you were fine. You know, but this is, maybe in real life it wasn't that vivid, but I have really strong, vivid feelings. And my feeling, I don't know if it's synesthesia or not, but it's just like, I can see and feel in pictures, or things get mixed up, and there's just this powerful shebang for everything that is inside of me. And words help. I was made to feel as if they were the only humans in this world, and I must only watch. I have this thing where I just don't feel human a lot of the time. I guess it's my dissociation plays part in that, a huge part in that. When I'm just not grounded, not in the earth, and I'm not in my feelings. I'm just think I have to be perfect. It's like I become fiction, and it's so weird. It's not even being numb, it's just like, even breathing feels different. It's so weird. Don't recommend. If you're human, I am human. I'm very happy for you. That's amazing. I try to give myself out when I was young. Okay, and I didn't know such concept as personal boundaries. Okay, so I can't talk about this without text, because everything I do say is this. Maybe just not in the same. Oh my god, I forgot the word, and I need it again, and I don't remember it still. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll write it on the screen. I try to give myself away, give myself out to everybody when I was young, and I didn't know such concept as personal boundaries and the fact that people take advantage of kindness. All I would give them now is my condolences. I remember writing this down, and this was so funny to me. I mean, I'm still laughing, and it's still funny. I would give out all of me. I was made fun of for being so kind. I remember that. I still remember the laughs. They're playing in my head, and the picture is still there. Even if it's not really clear, I understand what this is. It's like, you give my whole heart, and I'm just laughed at for being so. I don't even have words. So open. It's like, I'm just being made fun of, honestly. Right now, now I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't bother. I feel like older people also don't bother. Or maybe my life is that good right now. But I love this line. All I would give them now is my condolences. I would give them all my kindness, and now if you make fun of me, it's like, oh, I feel sorry for your life, even if it's not going to be that great after this. Because I'm going to do anything just because you'll get what's coming to you. That's always what happens. I mean, if your life is already shit, or maybe you're making it shit, it's not going to get any better if you continue doing so, you know. I have such a visceral reaction to when people have their plans, visions, and dreams. For example, a business that they talk about, like we're going to do it together. Oh, they just assume I automatically have part in it. It's like, I have my own dreams, by the way. I don't want part in yours, like, respectfully. It's just, why are you assuming? It's so annoying. It's like, Okay, you do you. I'm gonna cheer you on, but don't bring me into this. I don't want this, even if it's great to you. Like, it's not something that I would care about doing. They just assume that I automatically have part in it. I feel so mad in these situations. People assuming that I will, what I will and will not do. What I feel like is that they think that I would want to do whatever they want to do. It's like, you want to do this, so I'm gonna do this. Maybe I used to be like that when I was a child because I felt in danger, because if I didn't do what other people wanted, I'm gonna be discarded from society. Well, not society, but like my social circle, for example, elementary school. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, I hate elementary school. I hate it. I despise it. You know, that is, if they have their personal desires, that's fine by me. Like, that's great. Good job, honey. I'm so proud of you if you're gonna go after your dreams. But there's no need to share dreams with me. Oh my god. Not in the way of like sharing their ideas or sharing their thoughts and being like, you know what, I want to do this. No, sharing like, I have this dream and I'm gonna give it to you and we can do it together. Like, no, you can have it. I don't want it, you know? When I was a kid, especially when I was in elementary school, here you are. I felt like I had no choice but to follow others. I just said that. Oh my god, you know what? Maybe you don't need this. Maybe you can just talk. But I do need to read out some sentences so you can just like, that was my thought process. I remember it now. Other kids, they were so bright and brilliant, and I was left by my dad. And I also was left feeling like I was replaceable and easily discarded. I remember that now. I'm sure I didn't think I'd actually written that down, but I did. And oh my god, I'm so brave. Okay, go me, honestly. If I didn't follow what a certain someone wanted, I would have no place in this world. I said that. I'm just like, do I cut this out? No, maybe not. The thing is, I hate being a follower. The sense of protest feels like my body is being turned inside out. I'm a leader. And if not a people's leader, then at least I am my own. I am my own director. I make my own directions. I make my own rules. I'm not saying I'm anybody's leader. But I'm just like, I do my own thing. We can coexist and do our things and be happy for each other and be friends and be great to each other. There's no need to share. No. It never quite clicks within my soul when I try to find in the world examples of what I would want for my own life. No, it doesn't. I don't want what everybody else wants. I don't want what everybody else has. No one quite has exactly what I want, and I want to have exactly what I want. Probably because they're not me. Yeah, they're not me. They can't do the exact things that I want to create. They can't. They're not me. Those things don't have my essence within them, my touch to them, my direction behind them. They're an idea, sure, but I don't need to look outside myself to know what I want. And it's so hard sometimes. You have to look within yourself, and it's true, you do. And it takes time, but it comes to you. It truly does. Damn, this is, oh my god. Social media is like junk noise. I don't think I've seen these two words be put together. Junk noise. It's like, but white noise is not the point. It's not the thing that I was aiming for. It's really just junk. Literally. I can look at all incredible things people do in their lives saying, hey, you can do this too. Don't worry. It's possible. Just work for it. That doesn't really appeal to me. It's like, okay, What? What? Okay. Like, you're doing amazing, but it doesn't mean I want the same. It doesn't mean that I want the same things. It's like a wall of white noise is distracting me from finding out what I really want. And the only place to look is inside of me. I'm not saying that people force things onto me. Honestly, I log into social media and I bring this upon myself. I don't do that anymore, actually. I'm only on YouTube, and that is also a topic I'm gonna address. The addiction that is social media. Oh my god. The poison that it is. I could look at other people and be like, hey, that seems something that I like this. Maybe I should try it out. But also, I want to cut that out as an option completely, and I just want to remember who you are. Remember where you came from. Remember what you want. Society likes molds. Oh my god, it does. People love to put themselves into categories. Why is my only question. Why? What was the reason? They love putting themselves into categories. Style, aesthetic. It was that. Aesthetic is like, do whatever you want. I love you. Do whatever you want. Predictated way of living. It's like everything has names these days. There's like a framework. Like, you can live this way. It's like, it's literally The Sims. What I like to say when I was in like high school is like, you're born, you go to kindergarten, you go to elementary school, you go to school, you graduate school, you go to uni, you start a family, you get a job, you raise kids, and you die. And it's what? I used to say that, like, oh my god, poor children. No, sweetie, run, don't do this. There's another way. You'll be fine. When I feel a certain way on one day and it dictates my behavior and approach to life, and on the other day I feel differently and it opposes what I felt or thought the other day, I don't know if it's making sense or not. And it may confuse people, literally, what I just said. I don't know if it makes sense. The words may not may confuse people, my behavior may confuse people, they may make them uncomfortable. Humans worship pattern behavior and predictable things because they know what to expect and it puts them in ease. Well, I don't like to be easy. I like to just be. It's not like I changed on purpose to irritate people and all the never let them know your next move phrase bullshit, even though I do like this phrase. I find it entertaining. It's fun. It's fresh. It's not fresh. This is fun. And no, I do it for me. Like, it's not about you. I'm not gonna change just because you feel uncomfortable. Just because I was this one way yesterday, and you're just like, okay, this is who she is, probably. And the next day I'm completely different to that. She's like, oh my god, you're fake. No, oh my god, you know what? I liked you better this way. And it's like, you know, you just walk into a room and just like you're just thinking your thoughts and just doing your thing, and somebody's just like, why are you like this? You know? Why? You know? And they just attack you right off the porch or something. It's just like, I just came here. What? And it's kind of amusing. It's not even irritating. It's just like, huh? What? What? I never thought you would wanted something from me. Like, oh my god. Chill, you know, Jesus. It's like that. It just works itself out. I feel like it's impossible to categorize a human being. And if you do that, it's your loss. It's just your loss. It's your blind spot. It just sucks the joy, the mystery, the magic out of life, and makes people delude themselves into thinking that everything in life is just stable now and nothing can ever change. I love my life right now. You stay this way, and if you don't, how dare you? Life. It just, yeah, it just sucks. Closes up the room for growth and development. We're here to grow, man. Please grow. Please grow. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging myself. And honestly, I never stop growing, and that's something that actually makes me happy. This way of thinking closes people's eyes on certain aspects of themselves that may be undesirable by them. The thing is, even though you don't see it, even it doesn't mean it has gone away. Like what I said about myself, there are some things that I enjoy or some thoughts that I think, and I just suppress them and sweep them away and get them out of the picture. And it's like it doesn't go away actually. Just don't see it. And I don't like not seeing things about myself. I don't like it. I like being aware. Still there. Those aspects of you are still there, operating your life. What is worse is that you don't even realize it because you've closed yourself from yourself with your own bare hands. That's how shadows are made. Shadow aspects of a person, just you push them out of the picture. You don't get rid of them. No, you just, that's what you literally just do. You push them out of the picture. You just, cut off your vision. It's like, I choose not to see it. This is like, I don't see it. If I don't see it, it's not there. Oh, it's there, honey. It's there. Trust me. Oh my god, I've written such a long text. I hope it's still recording. I want to be what I want to see in the world. I truly do. And give this experience of me to someone else. It's like, hey, I'm just being myself. And I'm telling you that it's hard, but you can do it too, because there's no other way. You know it, there's no other way. I want to be the courage I wish someone could have given me. I wish I saw someone be courageous and brave in themselves at that young age, but I truly didn't use the internet all that much. And it was I didn't know English at the time, so my access to internet and to information was limited. Not even by the lack of a phone, but by not knowing a language. I love knowing English. I want to be the support. I want to be the help. I want to be the representative. People are too afraid to be themselves, and it makes me so sad. Like, I know what it's like. I'm people. So the things that they love but are deemed embarrassing by society and they can't do because everyone else gets ashamed of themselves. People are ashamed of themselves, and so they feel the need to shame others, and it's a never-ending cycle. We show each other we should be ashamed of ourselves. Yeah, I want to be myself, despite it all. So in those moments when I have doubts or get embarrassed, I just remember this is who I am. This is what I want to do, and it can help someone else. It helps me for sure, and it can also inspire someone else, and it's such a great feeling, such joy. I choose to power through and remind myself that if someone sees me being unapologetically myself, they can get inspired by that. Ease up about themselves, not be so hard on themselves. I wish someone would have led me to that path of courage, would have led me. But maybe I can be the path. I can be it. Man, I can be the dream achiever. I am the so-called overnight success. Maybe I also don't really want overnight success because I feel like that is so stressful, probably. I love longevity. I love it. Not even stability. I love longevity and stuff. Like, I don't need things to be rushed. Whatever happens. It's just like, I'm stable in myself. Maybe your life isn't gonna be all that stable because the only constant thing in life is change. But I can just be stable in myself. And that's all I need. I am the wonderful. I am the wanderer. Damn, I'm God. This is so nice. I'm the wandered. What are you talking about? I'm the wanderer on the mysterious hidden path of my dreams, which leads me to my reality. Yeah, cool. I wish I saw more kindness in the world. I wish I saw more compassion, fellowship, and forgiveness and intelligence. Not just intellect or like smartness, intelligence, please. I'm begging. I'm begging for forgiveness. In the world, I'm begging for compassion. When you don't see those things around you, it's like you forget that there even is such a way to be. We all need compassion in our life and forgiveness. Just this humanity, and I feel like social media takes a lot of that away. Instagram, Twitter, all these things. So why don't I become the crazy believer that I want to see and that I want to be? I've always admired the unapologetic, incredible people that sometimes are just oh my god, they're fucking crazy. I was like, go you, you're wonderful. You know, I want to be that. I want to be this. I want to be a person that I admire in such a pure way. I'm the little girl from a small town who made it big. I'm so glad I'm even saying these words. I'm the girl who made her dreams her life. And I'm not kidding, like, I'm gonna make my dreams my life. It's like, oh my god, you're reaching for the stars. I'm not reaching for the stars, I'm reaching for reality. I've tried literally everything else in the book, A Way to Live. I listen to others. I have tried. It's bullshit. It doesn't work for me. So I'm just gonna create my own path. And I'm like, oh my god, it's hard. You just do this and that. I can't listen to you. Not that I don't want to. Like, I mean, no disrespect. I know what I'm talking about. I know that it doesn't work. I know that it's never gonna satisfy me. Nothing personal. It's like your way to do your own thing. Do it. And I'm gonna do mine. I wanna broaden my horizons. I wanna share what I've learned, my experience, the lessons of my life, and the way that I make conclusions and put them into words and put it out into the world. And I love doing this. I talk to myself as if I talk to a camera on an everyday basis. So I'm just not actually do the same thing, but actually in front of a camera. The only thing that changes is the existence of a camera. I'm gonna travel the world, and I want to let life open my heart more. I not just let life, but open my heart more. I want to feel life in all of its presence. Not feeling any emotion, or not feeling any emotion, or not feeling the sheer purpose. God, my God, not feeling. I'm confusing myself at this point. Not feeling any emotion, or feeling for the sheer purpose of feeling no pain. Oh, not feeling any emotion or feeling for the sheer purpose of feeling no pain brings me more of that pain than just letting myself feel it, than just letting it pass through me. Shutting down from pain brings worse fate. Being alive and feeling nothing is worth. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I want to feel this life. I want to feel everything at the exact moment that something is happening. Because not feeling any emotion, not feeling any feelings at all for the sheer purpose of shutting myself off from pain brings me more pain. Like, not wanting to feel pain. Okay, maybe I don't feel pain in situations that could bring me pain anymore. At least not to a huge extent. But I'm not just shutting down from pain, I'm shutting down from happiness and just any positive shutting down from the negative, shutting down from the positive as well. It's not worth it. I would rather feel everything fully than not feel anything at all. That's it. My essay's done. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And my throat hurts. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. Stars in the sky, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. Anyway, I hope this is recorded. I love you. Be awesome, be amazing, and I love this. I'm just gonna rewatch my own videos. I'm gonna have fun. This is gonna be great. Have a wonderful life. Enjoy yourself, please. That is the only thing that matters. And you can't enjoy yourself without letting yourself be sad sometimes. Be sad, be happy, be you. You're right. You know what to do. You know.